Before protein powders, CGI, or personal trainers, these old-school legends built their physiques the hard way: grit, work, and raw strength. Here are 12 Golden Age actors who were built like tanks, and did it all naturally. Number 1. Steve Reeves was the ultimate symbol of natural strength and classic physique during Hollywood's Golden Age. A former Mr. Universe, Reeves gained fame not only for his sculpted, symmetrical body but also for his leading role in Hercules, 1958, which made him an international star. Unlike today's steroid-enhanced physiques, Reeves built his muscular frame through disciplined weight training, often working out 2 to 3 hours a day, and followed a clean, balanced diet. He believed in training for strength, proportion, and aesthetics without sacrificing health. His dedication to natural bodybuilding inspired a generation of fitness enthusiasts and actors, including Arnold Schwarzenegger. Reeves was truly built like a tank, strong, aesthetic, and 100% natural. Number 2. Reg Park was a legendary figure of the Golden Age, known for his impressive, tank-like physique built entirely through natural strength and hard work. As a 3-time Mr. Universe champion, Park set the standard for classic bodybuilding in the 1950s. He starred in films like Hercules and The Captive Women, showcasing his powerful, muscular frame on the big screen. His training was rooted in old-school barbell routines, focusing on heavy lifting and compound movements without any modern supplements or steroids. Reg Park's raw strength and natural muscle mass made him a true icon of his era. He also inspired future bodybuilding legends, including Arnold Schwarzenegger, who admired Park's dedication to pure, natural physical development. Number 3. Clint Walker was the epitome of raw, natural strength during Hollywood's Golden Age. Standing a towering 6 feet 6 inches and weighing around 250 pounds, he was literally built like a tank, broad, powerful, and imposing. Before stepping into the world of acting, Walker worked as a lumberjack, a physically demanding job that helped him develop real-world strength far beyond the gym. This rugged background translated perfectly to his most famous role as Cheyenne Bodie in the TV series Cheyenne, 1955 to 1963, where his size and power made him a natural fit for the tough Western hero. Unlike many actors today who rely on enhanced training programs or supplements, Walker's impressive physique was the result of hard manual labor and natural fitness. His presence on screen reflected an authentic strength that inspired admiration and helped define the image of the classic tough guy. Number 4. Charles Bronson was the embodiment of rugged, natural strength during Hollywood's Golden Age. Coming from humble blue-collar roots, Bronson worked as a coal miner before entering the film industry, which gave him a solid foundation of real physical toughness. His stocky, muscular build was a direct result of years of hard manual labor and dedication to calisthenics, rather than modern gym machines or supplements. Bronson's powerful physique and gritty persona made him perfect for iconic roles in films like Death Wish and The Dirty Dozen, where his natural toughness and no-nonsense presence stood out. Unlike many actors who rely heavily on artificial enhancement today, Bronson's strength was authentic and earned through hard work and resilience. His legacy remains as a symbol of raw, natural power combined with a commanding screen presence that defined the tough guy archetype of his era. Number 5. Burt Lancaster was one of the most athletic and physically capable actors of Hollywood's Golden Age, built strong, agile, and completely natural. Before his film career, Lancaster was a professional circus acrobat, performing high-flying stunts that demanded incredible strength, coordination, and endurance. This foundation gave him a naturally muscular and powerful physique without the need for modern supplements or artificial enhancements. In action-packed roles like The Crimson Pirate and Elmer Gantry, he didn't just act, he performed his own stunts, showcasing his raw, real-life athleticism on screen. Lancaster wasn't bulky like a bodybuilder, but he was lean, powerful, and functional. His strength came from years of real physical training and performance. His commanding presence and physical capabilities made him a standout star and a symbol of natural strength. He proved that with discipline, talent, and hard work, you could be truly built like a tank, naturally. Number 6. Kirk Douglas may not have been the largest actor of his time, but he was undoubtedly one of the most powerful and physically commanding. With a background in college wrestling, Douglas developed functional strength, endurance, and discipline early in life, traits that stayed with him throughout his acting career. His intense physicality shone through in roles like Spartacus, 1960, where he portrayed a fearless gladiator with raw power and charisma. Douglas didn't rely on bulking up or artificial methods. Instead, he maintained his physique through bodyweight exercises, manual resistance training, and a relentless work ethic. His strength was real, built from years of athletic training and physical roles that demanded stamina and grit. Known for doing many of his own stunts, Douglas embodied the idea of natural toughness. His physique wasn't just for show, it was built for performance, making him a true tank among Golden Age legends. Number 7. Victor Mature was one of the most physically imposing stars of Hollywood's Golden Age, known for his broad shoulders, deep chest, and powerful on-screen presence. Best remembered for his leading role in Samson and Delilah, 1949, Mature brought raw strength and masculine energy to the screen without relying on steroids or modern-day training supplements. Before acting, he worked in physically demanding jobs like construction and refrigeration delivery, which helped him build real-world, natural strength. His training mainly involved bodyweight exercises, basic resistance work, and daily physical activity, nothing artificial or excessive. Though not a competitive bodybuilder, Mature's rugged frame and heroic stature made him a natural fit for epic roles that required strength, endurance, and presence. He represented a time when muscle was earned through labor and discipline, not shortcuts. Victor Mature was truly built like a tank, naturally tough, undeniably strong, and a perfect fit for the legends of the Golden Age. Number 8. Errol Flynn was the ultimate swashbuckling star of Hollywood's Golden Age, known not just for his charm but for his naturally athletic and agile physique. Best remembered for his iconic role in The Adventures of Robin Hood, 1938, Flynn brought real-life physical ability to the screen through sword fighting, horseback riding, and daring stunts, all performed without body doubles or special effects. His strength wasn't bulky, but lean, fast, and functional, built through years of fencing, boxing, sailing, and an adventurous lifestyle. Born in Tasmania, Flynn lived a rugged youth full of physical activity, which gave him a naturally fit and resilient body. Unlike today's actors who often rely on strict diets and training regimens, Flynn stayed in shape through his energetic lifestyle and constant movement. With his sharp features, athletic grace, and natural charisma, Errol Flynn wasn't just a screen hero, he was truly built like a tank, the old-school way. Number 9. Johnny Weissmuller was the very definition of natural athleticism during Hollywood's Golden Age. Before becoming world-famous as Tarzan, Weissmuller was an Olympic swimming legend, winning 5 gold medals and setting over 50 world records in the 1920s. His powerful, lean, and muscular body was built not in a gym but in the pool, through intense training, discipline, and dedication to sport. Unlike modern actors who train specifically to look muscular, Weissmuller's physique was functional, agile, and entirely natural. He didn't follow a strict bodybuilding routine or take supplements, his strength came from real athletic performance. As Tarzan, he swung through jungles, wrestled animals, and performed action sequences with effortless power and grace. His iconic screen presence wasn't just about looks, it was a reflection of true physical capability. Johnny Weissmuller remains a symbol of natural strength and athleticism, a man genuinely built like a tank through sport and sheer dedication. Number 10. James Coburn wasn't your typical muscle-bound Hollywood star, but his tall, lean frame carried a quiet, deadly strength that made him one of the most formidable actors of his era. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches, Coburn was a lifelong martial arts enthusiast and a dedicated student of Bruce Lee, who taught him the principles of Jeet Kune Do, focusing on speed, precision, and functional strength. Unlike bulkier stars, Coburn's physique was wiry and efficient, built for movement and combat rather than show. His roles in films like The Magnificent Seven and Hard Times showcased his calm intensity and physical confidence. He didn't rely on gym workouts or supplements, but on mobility, flexibility, and real martial arts training. His strength was subtle but powerful, the kind you didn't see coming. James Coburn was the perfect example that being built like a tank doesn't always mean size, it means capable, efficient, and naturally strong. Number 11. Yul Brynner was a commanding figure in Hollywood's golden age, known for his strong, compact physique and magnetic screen presence. Best recognized for iconic roles in The King and I and The Magnificent Seven, Brynner didn't have the towering frame of some of his contemporaries, but he radiated raw, natural strength. His body was lean, muscular, and perfectly proportioned, built through disciplined calisthenics, yoga, and bodyweight exercises rather than weightlifting or artificial enhancers. Brynner was deeply committed to maintaining physical and mental balance, often practicing yoga to improve flexibility, control, and focus. His shaved head became a signature look, adding to his intense, powerful image. What made Brynner stand out wasn't just his strength, it was how effortlessly he carried it. With a calm yet intimidating presence, he proved that true power doesn't always need to be loud or oversized. Yul Brynner was naturally built for strength, control, and classic cinematic dominance. Number 12. Robert Mitchum was the definition of quiet strength, one of those golden age actors who didn't need to flex to prove how tough he really was. Known for his calm, almost lazy demeanor, Mitchum carried a quiet menace in films like Cape Fear, 1962, and Out of the Past, 1947, where his sheer presence was more intimidating than physical violence. But behind that cool exterior was a man built through real-life experience. Before his Hollywood fame, Mitchum worked as a laborer, sailor, and even served time on a chain gang. He also had experience as an amateur boxer, giving him a tough, no-nonsense edge and real-world strength that didn't need to be exaggerated. Unlike actors who relied on sculpted physiques or shirtless scenes, Mitchum's strength was subtle but undeniable. He wasn't ripped like a bodybuilder, but broad-shouldered, solid, and powerful, the kind of man who looked like he could take a punch and deliver one even harder. He never needed the gym to build his body, hard work, survival, and grit shaped him naturally. Mitchum's appeal came from authenticity. He looked and acted like the kind of man who could break a person with his hands but would rather just stare them down. In an era of real men doing real things, Robert Mitchum stood tall as a tank in his own right, unshakable, unbreakable, and 100% natural.